Hi guys, and welcome back to another Dafty in the Garden video with me, Sean. This week we're going to be coming to Glasgow Dandelion Festival at Kelviengrove Park. We're going to have a good look at all the recyclable stalls. Let's just go and have a look.
Hello, my name's Russell. I am the lead on the Bikes on Tour as part of the Dandelion programme. We are taking these lovely custom-made bikes, of which we have 4 of them, up around Scotland to places like as far as Wick, Thurso. We're doing Edinburgh, Glasgow. So we've got a Central Belt tour and a Highland tour. We're visiting schools, going to parks, doing bike rallies, we're visiting allotments, and we're spreading the word of Dandelion and trying to encourage people to grow their own food, because it would be a great thing for the planet.
Hello, my name is Iga, and here in Glasgow in the Dandelion Festival we have a potting shed. Our potting shed is called Goodness of Weeds, and we basically want to spread the information about the weeds you can find in the gardens, in the forest, or just like in the parks around you. And we want to educate that these plants around here are edible, so you don't have to get rid of them, you don't have to treat them as weeds, but you can actually like embrace them and just like eat them because they are very healthy. So we decided that we're gonna combine the plants, we're gonna do like exposition, and we combine it with some of the augmented reality, because this is something we were studying. So basically here we have like the plants in the pots. We have here a ground elder. This one, if you have a garden, it's like really hard to get rid of it. It's just everywhere, it spreads, but the characteristics, 3 leaves spread like this, and it's actually very healthy, very tasty. You can make quiche of it, add it to the pesto, or you can basically use it as a spinach. Here we have a nettle, is next one. Everyone knows nettle. The fun thing about the nettle is that you can touch it but from under and it won't sting you. It also has lots of iron, and here I can show you when you scan a QR code. So this is like generally our project to encourage and like keep an interest. You can see some fun 3D characters which we put in here. So from nettles you can make soup. We also prepared some recipes, so if you scan a QR code here you can see us presenting and cooking basically. Here we cook the nettle soup and we do a step by step. So from nettles you can also make cakes, which are really nice and really kind of fun because they are green. Yeah. We also present here sticky wheel. You can make nice water out of it, which is like very good and cleansing. You can also add it to the pesto, so it's also very nice and healthy. For nettles and for sticky wheel to remove the stinging and sticking, you basically need to just put like a hot water over it. So basically like all the things we have in here, they are for something, and we hope like in this way that we have them here, we educate and show people that hey, go foraging, you know, go to the forest, find in your garden, don't kill it, don't get rid of it, just eat it and enjoy it.
Hi there, how we doing? I'm Richard from Connect Community Trust in Easterhouse in the East End of Glasgow, and we're here today at the Dandelion Festival to promote our allotment section. So Connect Community Trust is a charity based in Easterhouse in the East End of Glasgow. We've got loads of services that we do for the public, so we've got, this is based on our allotment section today at the Dandelion Festival, but we've also got lots of clubs. We run youth clubs, well-being clubs, we've got income advice, job clubs, digital inclusion, maybe for older people that are digital savvy. We've got youth and toddler groups, we've got lunch clubs, walking groups, well-being groups, sewing clubs. a bit for everybody. So we're Connect Community Trust, we're here at the Dandelion Festival today to promote our allotments. We're trying to promote everything with the festival about is renewability, about growing and improving the environment. And with the cost of food and everything rising, we're trying to encourage everybody to do some growing. So with us today we've got seeds to give out to members of the public, lots of stuff you can do in your garden, if you have a garden, to promote sort of birds, wildlife, for the ecosystem in your garden. And we've also got to promote indoor growing, so people who might not have a garden or a greenhouse, stuff that they can grow indoors out of reused materials, lots of recycled materials, just to get the swing of growing stuff. So if you look at, have a wee look about here, these are sort of stuff we'll be growing indoors. This is pomegranate, this is avocado plants, we've got a potato plant here, and this is a start of a lemon tree. So these are all stuff you can grow indoors. So this is a bug hotel, and this is just for the ecosystem in your garden. This promotes good health for bugs that are good for your plants and the ecosystem, especially bees, because we're having a lot of problems recently with bees dying out. We've also got some homemade bird feeders. That's a wee mascot, Bob the bird in there. So these are really simple to make as well. We've got some sheets, all you need is plastic bottles, bird seed, some scissors. In our community allotments, there's members of the community that grow their own food to take home obviously, but we've got communal plots and a communal greenhouse, so we'll grow our own produce. We've got other guys that come in and volunteer with like care organisations, like Warriors for example, gets them getting to grow stuff. But all our produce, we either take it home and use it ourselves, or we take it to, we run lunch clubs, cooking family groups as well with the trust. So any produce that isn't taken by anybody or used, it will get used at our cooking groups, so we'll use that as fresh produce for people to learn with that. So everything we do is reused, renewable, everything's recyclable, and that's just to keep up the environmental side of things. So if anyone's interested, you can look up Connect Community Trust. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, and we've got our website which is www.connect-ct.org.uk.
Right guys, that's the end of this week's videos. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the interviews. I really had a great time this week, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye! Bye 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 bye. We're looking at the daddy. There's the Keeley and the daddy.
Dafty in the garden.
Dafty in the garden, thank you.